on YouTube. This is the very latest news from Fabulous 103 and the Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. It would be great if you liked and subscribed to us. As Thailand prepares for tomorrow, Mother's Day, and the birthday of Her Majesty the Queen Mother, so a reminder that today too is a national holiday. That said, traffic hasn't been an issue as for the most, tourist regions are reporting far lower footfall than expected. The 4-day weekend has been hampered by concern over the border issues, and we're told many are spent out after a series of long breaks in recent months. Celebrations tomorrow will see most regions showing respect to Her Majesty the Queen Mother and all families to their own matriarchs. From the border regions alongside Cambodia, reports of 3 soldiers injured yet again by freshly laid landmines over the weekend in Sisaket province are a reminder as to why the current ban on returning home for many evacuated remains in place. Combined with concern over the hundreds of rockets discovered along the border area, many, if not most, have not detonated, and the army has its hands full for sure. Razor wire has now been installed along much of the border, well within the Thai line, in an attempt to keep out any wayward visitors. This as repeated requests for details of mine laying from the Cambodian military falls on deaf ears, seeing the Thai military having to search out every single area. Military drones will now scan the line 24/7. Drones registered in Thailand for the use in the farming industry will be allowed to operate across Thailand as of today. Absolutely no others are allowed anywhere across the nation. But for farmers, using their own drones on their own land and kept at low levels, the drone use will see their operations return to normal. And amid the doom and gloom of the day's news, another sad story, but with a bright ending, as in Chiang Rai, determined rescue workers used the jaws of life for close to an hour in order to pry open the doors of a 10-wheel delivery truck that had crashed 30 feet down a hillside. This in the knowledge that the driver was close to losing his life and his wife had already passed. With the doors finally forced, those at the scene removed a tiny toddler. Despite being in shock and obviously confused, it was mainly uninjured and handed over to medics as the father was taken to an intensive care unit. Her future, though, at least, is bright. Meanwhile at home, and as the slowest of long weekends shows very little in the way of improving for the domestic tourist market, so the city was quieter than usual. All state services, including immigration, remain closed until Wednesday, and all should avoid them then too, as queues are often long after these breaks. An Indian national who ran up a 90,000 baht bill in the Walking Street nightclub run by his fellow nationals was arrested at the weekend after the venue discovered that he'd faked the cash transfer payment for his bill. It seems that the 29-year-old had eaten and drunk quite a lot and was seen as a prime punter, treating all those around him, so much so that staff were full of praise when he didn't blink an eye upon being given the bill. No wonder, as he had no intention of paying it. Arrested, he told the police it was his first offence. They, though, are not convinced. So, if anyone has had a similar dispute over payment with this man, Guru Banshish Cooley, they're asked to contact Pattaya Police. And with the Met Office promising highs today of 32, dropping down to 28, thunderstorms at any time through the day, and a thick cloud cover that will see the region humid and the real field close to 40. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.